नमस्कार, जय हिंद के साथ मैं हूं अशोक व्यास और भारत से बाहर न्यूयॉर्क में आकर कुछ दिन ऐसे आते हैं जब हम पूरे उत्साह से, पूरे जोश के साथ में एक दूसरे को जय हिंद के साथ इस उद्घोष से न केवल ग्रीट करते हैं बल्कि भारत माता की जय ये नारा लगाने का आनंद भी हम प्राप्त करते हैं। और पूरे विश्व में न्यूयॉर्क में होने वाली एक बड़ी इंडिया डे परेड के चर्चे होते हैं, पर भारतवासियों का भारत के प्रति जो प्रेम है वो इंडिया डे परेड के द्वारा अलग अलग स्थानों पर अभिव्यक्त होने लगा है। एंड टुडे एज आई meet you, I have the pleasure of welcoming the organizing committee members of first ever India Day parade that is being organized at Bellersoe. And why one more India Day parade and how it helps in celebrating the sense of Indianness in this part of the world. Let me have the pleasure of first of all welcoming someone who is helping all of us in connecting with our that side which craves for tasty and nourishing food. Founder of a restaurant at Union Turnpike, Santur, Kripal Singh ji is with me today. Namaste.
My pleasure, sir.
Kripal, you are chairman of this Floral Park Bellersoe Indian Merchant Association. And then I also have president of this association, Subhash Kapadia ji, is also with me. Subhash ji, welcome.
Namaste. Namaste.
And someone who has been active with the community as well as with politics, Hemant Shah, as program manager of this association. Hemant ji, swagat hai.
Thank you.
So, as we come towards India's Independence Day celebration, let us quickly catch a glimpse of the journey which is shared by many of us as we come from India. Start understanding the overlap of cultures, etc. Subhaji, you have been like a pioneer for Indian community with your stores in Jackson Heights. Very briefly, if you summarize your experience of the number of years that you have been here, coming from India till today.
I am in this country almost 48 years. I came from education here. I did my master here in engineering. As I started my life with engineering, I worked in this country close to 5 years. Then 1973 I got laid off. 1973 I got laid off. So then I started in this country. I should not work for anybody.
So why you share your experience of your journey here?
Okay, so I started, I will continue what I was telling you. 1973 I got laid off. Then that day I decided I'm not going to work for anybody in this country. I should my own business. So that's why I started electronic store with my partner Raj Gandhi in 1973. And then we selected the location, heart of the Queen's, Jackson Heights. At that time nobody was there. I was the first person who started electronic business, which everybody buy when they go to India, as well as the people want to eat here. And our community has helped us so. From that day, my business grown up like day by day, unbelievable. And then as time passed, in 1975 in our area, people follow me. So one by one comes a restaurant, ISP, the business, Butalas, Patel brothers, everybody came one after each. When I started, I was the first person who's there. Today we have almost 400 stores there. We have Indian community, Pakistani community, Bangladeshi, Nepalis, and so many. So that kind of experience, I feel so connected with our community, connected with India, which gave me strength for community work, for politics, and any other occasion when the people need us, for disaster, the flood, earth, anything, we try to help them. Mm-hmm. So that's what I started. So when these people started their association in Bellersoe, Hillside Avenue, they contact me. He said, why can't you come here and please help us? So we started our association before almost 1.5 years. From that point, we wanted to do first parade on Hillside Avenue. So with the community help, with our leaders, we have decided to do first of different kind of parade on Hillside Avenue.
That's great. So as we speak, we are just few days away from this first ever parade at Bellersoe area. More and more Indian stores are now emerging in this part of New York. Lots of restaurants are there on Hillside Avenue, and of course I have someone who has offered santur for many years. So Kripal Singh ji, so many India Day parades, people here, one is already in Manhattan, there is another in Hicksville, there are few in New Jersey also. How do you see the need of one more parade in this part?
Well, Bellerose and Floral Park is one area now that has come up as we can say, as a rough estimate, 50% of them are Indians living there. So with the growth of the Indians and with the stores opening up, I personally, my thought on this is that the reason for this parade is to identify ourselves with the Americans living here. But on the other hand, we would like to assert ourselves also, because my experience with the politicians has been that they definitely come for donations every time, but they don't want to give this community anything. So this was a sort of an organization in which we could show our unity, our strength, and put some sort of indirect pressure on them that we are here to stay forever. See, they always feel that, yeah, it's a good community, you go to them, they give you money. And then there's always that white color skin thing, you know. See, we have always lived, our country has lived under the British, so we always have that inferiority complex or something. So they try to take advantage of the community. So this was an opportunity in which we could tell them that we can do and we can get together when the need arises. And I foresee that this area, the Bellerose and the surrounding areas, will soon probably give one councilman to the city who will be an Indian.
So listening to Kripal Singh ji tells me that India Day Parade is not just limited to concerns about India or just an emotional collective expression of patriotism or love for motherland. There is much more. There is awareness about the problems that we face here and potential solutions that can come by if we work in a cohesive and collective manner. So Hemanji, you have been on the both sides. You have been active with Indian organizations and you have been active with Republicans or mainstream politics also. So tell me how important it is for Indian community to showcase their strength by coming together and maybe celebrating events like India Day Parade that's happening at Bellerose.
I have been actively involved in supporting candidates for council, assembly, even Congress for many years. In 2011, I realized that Indians are a sleeping giant in the area of Bellerose Floral Park. As Kripalji said, we are almost 50%, but we are not visible except for the business outfits which are existing on Hillside Avenue and Union Turnpike. Beyond that, there was a need for the Indian community to come out and for the American community to know that the significant presence of the Indian community. And we started a South Asian initiative back in 2011. And then we realized that the potential which the Indian community has not been coming out. And so this by forming this organization, and plus organizing this parade, we are creating an awareness, and I'm very optimistic that the amount of enthusiasm which we have been getting in the overwhelming response, that the people will definitely come out and support the parade, as well as the politicians will know now the significant presence of the Indian community. It's a great thing, and going forward in future definitely will be considered to a great extent moving forward.
Well, Subhaji, when we look at parades, whether it is the main parade, we always have some celebrities coming, and most of the time these are the glamorous people who are known either through celluloid, that is through films, etc. And I think you are also following the similar pattern here on a different scale.
No, I agree on that. But looks to me, to attract the people, youngster and other people, we have to have some attraction. So there is a part of attraction. We really mean to salute the motherland here or there. In India also they celebrate it in the street, in the hall, and big ground also. So this way we want to do it. So this way we want to celebrate, and we want to salute our motherland. And this is the India Independence Day. So we have so many population everywhere. Some people reach somewhere, some people reach here, some people reach another way. So this is kind of salute to motherland.
So, to name the celebrity grand marshals that you have, there is this gentleman who is known through Jhalak Dikhlaja program, that is Manish Paul, is coming.
Yeah, he's definitely coming.
And then you also have another Bollywood celebrity?
Yeah, that is Madalsa Sharma. She's the new one. She started in 5 to 6 movies. One movie is coming on 5th August.
I see.
She's in India. She's going to come back here to celebrate with us.
Kripalji, when people hear about India Day Parade, and especially those, let's say, second generation Indian Americans, and they feel, okay, these people gather and maybe they have some Indian things and I'm really not interested. So how do you bring them also to be a part of these celebrations?
We try to motivate them in different ways, like through the cultural link that we have, or we go to the temples and somehow get the community together to give some enthusiasm to these children. And that is like we are having so many other programs. This is, the celebrities are coming. Maybe most of them, they don't know about them. But I'm sure that with the parents coming in, the children might come in. But then we have children's programs also, especially for them. Then we have dance programs. That's one of the ways to try to attract them to come in.
Well, Hemani, talk to me a little bit about the floats, because it is happening for the first time. So I'm just assuming it must have been difficult for you to mobilize different organizations to come on board with their floats. So how has been your experience and response so far?
The response is phenomenal. That is the best way of defining this right now. We have floats, we have a band which is called Tapansi band, plus we have Punjabi dhol, Gujarati dhol. We have organizations which are coming forward. A few organizations have we already lined them up, and the parade as such will be assembling on 268th Street between Hillside Avenue and 83rd Avenue from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock. And 11 o'clock will commence the parade westbound on Hillside Avenue going to 235th Street. It will terminate at the Padawan Praller Field at about 1:15. And over there we have a beautiful cultural program. We have different choreographers, renowned choreographers performing with their children. And we also have Miss India Teen USA performing. And then from North India, from South India, from different parts of India we have. So it's going to be a very colorful program. Basically it's going to be a full fun entertainment also. So I urge everyone to participate and please come. And
Being a part of this sort of a celebration, organizing it at this age, what is it that you would say is the secret of your enthusiasm towards such activities?
This is what, this is what I have in my mind. From the beginning, I love my India. So from the beginning, I have that feeling with me. And as time passes, the people, community always help us. And my main thing is in my mind. Whatever I have, whatever I know, I want to give it to our generation, our people, so they can learn, and they can learn from so many ways. And our generation is very intelligent and what we are. They are reading fast, technology has gone up, so they know much better than us.
You agree with him, Kripalji, that second generation knows much better than you? And now we are talking in the context of Indian cultural values.
Well, I think he's partly right. But the thing is that now it's the age is different. See, we are in an age where information is available all the time within seconds for anybody who wants it. When we were growing up, we didn't have these computers, we didn't have those kind of facilities, So, but like when we look now, the younger generation that is coming up is, in a way, I feel they're more intelligent than we are. Because they have the latest information and everything. See, talk to anybody about India. If he has little interest in India, he can tell you a lot of things that we think, how did they find out, So, definitely the new generation has, but yes, maybe the cultural values that we long for or what we saw, they're not there anymore. And I wouldn't hesitate to say that India is equally to be blamed
Changing,
for that.
changing.
It has changed enormously than what it was. You can see the television, the cinema, the changes have been there.
Now, as we are celebrating India's independence, let's look at two sides. One is something about which you feel very excited, you are proud that, oh, India has done so well, and that aspect, as well as there are some concerns that you have that, oh, after independence, so many years, yet this problem is as it was.
Well, it hasn't, I mean, maybe we live in an independent country. You have the right to speak what you want, write whatever you want. But then it is, I think the political system as it is has not changed. It is still like the British Raj it used to be at that time. I mean, nobody can
says that
speak.
democratic countries are what are you talking?
Yeah, democracy is there. Democracy is working in a different way. I would say that. But go to a common man, ask him. They are least bothered about what when they read the newspaper, what the Prime Minister has done or what the ministers are doing. And these things, they definitely have affected everybody. Even when we live here, we are concerned in a way about India. But on the other hand, then when we look at the politician, that we are scared ourselves, We have seen people who have gone from here, and anybody having a clout with the police or any other sort of force, they have been harassed, and they have really been harassed.
So these are two sides, of course. These are critical sides and there are some positive sides. So now, Kripalji, I'm coming back to you for a little bit of positive that you see in India now.
Positive is the growth of the country. It makes us proud here. There was a time, I can say, I've been here about 26 years, but never saw on CNN or any of these news channels anything about India. Now I feel proud when I see that they even give advertisements about India on some form or the other, and they speak about India. So that was a time when nobody spoke about India.
So now we are noticed,
We
and
noticed.
there is a
Yes, we
sense of
definitely are
recognition
noticed,
for
and
Indian
noticed even
Americans
as a
also.
power, as a power.
So,
also.
Hemanji, according to you, what is the silver lining for India after so many years as we are about to celebrate India's Independence Day?
The way the growth is happening right now in India, it's not easy. 1.25 billion people, and the land is just 1/3 of what the US land is, with thrice the population, with so many different languages, so many cultures. Every 100 miles you travel, everything changes. So maintaining this, it's not an easy task for any prime minister or any government. They are trying their best, and with the corrupt system which is there, it will take a lot of time, because all these years things were deteriorating. So I personally feel that now the certain level of optimism is coming to me now, seeing that yes, if currently what is happening will continue to happen, then there is a good sign for India. And internationally, India is earning a very good reputation. Again, I'm seeing very positive things with PM Modi, and the government is changing, but it will take time. It's not easy. It's in the roots. It will take some time to root out the corruption and root
So
out.
to come to the catch phrase, अच्छे दिन आने में इनके साथ थोड़ा time लगेगा. Maybe थोड़े बहुत उनको आते हुए दिखाई दे रहे हैं. But Subha ji, how do you feel? Maybe Prime Minister Modi, but not just Prime Minister Modi. Starting from 1947 till today, anything that you feel, yes, I feel proud that
I
I'm an
think
Indian.
whatever my fellows said about India regarding the international, we are very well known right now. Prime Minister Narendra Modi really trying hard to improve, and he is working more than 20 hours a day. So it is a good sign. According to me, India is definitely improving and marching. Give a little more time, you will see India will remember in everywhere.
But I'm very optimistic. जिस तरह से लोग आएंगे, बहुत बढ़िया होगा.
तो ये जो बहुत बढ़िया बातें लेकर सुभाष जी के साथ में हेमंत जी और कृपाल जी आए हैं, उनका धन्यवाद करते करते मैं आप तीनों की उपस्थिति में भारत का जो शाब्दिक अर्थ हम सुनते समझते आए हैं, तो भा का अर्थ ज्ञान से है, रथ जो उस ज्ञान में रथ रहने वाला है, यानी जो ज्ञान के आलोक को सब तरफ पहुंचाने वाला राष्ट्र है. और वो ज्ञान जैसा हम सुनते आए कि वो है विद्या जो हमें मुक्त करती है. तो ये मुक्त करने वाला जो राष्ट्र है, उसकी स्वाधीनता दिवस का अलग अलग स्थानों पर उत्सवमय जो आयोजन हो रहा है, उसका साक्षी बनने का, उसमें भाग लेने का एक और अवसर बेलरोज में हमें इस बार मिल रहा है. उसके लिए आपका मैं विशेष रूप से शुभकामनाओं के साथ धन्यवाद करना चाहूँगा.
धन्यवाद.
थैंक यू जी.
और साथ में खाना भी फ्री है जी.
ये सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट बात है.
उस दिन वो दिया जा रहा है. हमारे यहाँ पे नीलकंठ धाम मंदिर है, उनकी तरफ से उन्होंने सब लोगों के लिए जितनी दुनिया
पर होगा
ये वहीं उसके जहाँ वो पार्क है जहाँ समाप्त होगी परेड,
उधर
वहीं पे उन्होंने रखा है. सो वो कह रहे हैं हमारी उस दिन के लिए हमारी तरफ से ये बहुत ही बढ़िया. सो एंजॉय, ज्वाइन एंड take pride in saying Jai and Bharat Mata Ki Jai on the streets of Hillside Avenue on 13th August. The program starts at 9 a.m. Parade starts at 11 a.m. from 268th Street. Once again, thanking all these members of organizing committee and thanking all of you for being with us. This is Ashok Vyas.
Thank you. Jai Hind.
Jai.